Welcome back to our channel where we share updates and untold stories about. Tammy Slaton was once a name whispered with concern and pity by those who followed her journey on 1000 LB Sisters. Her struggles with food addiction, mobility, and mental health made her story deeply emotional, often painful to watch, and heartbreakingly relatable. But today, Tammy is no longer defined by the limits of her body. She is now a symbol of resilience, strength, and the remarkable transformation that comes when someone decides they've had enough of merely surviving and chooses instead to thrive. This is the story of Tammy Slaton's stunning weight loss journey, a tale that took a dramatic new turn following her skin removal surgery and left fans and critics alike speechless. The beginning of a revolution. When Tammy and her sister Amy first appeared on TLC's 1000 LB Sisters, they were battling severe obesity, with Tammy tipping the scales at over 700 pounds. Her life was confined mostly to her home, her movements were limited, and her health was rapidly declining. While Amy had already begun her weight loss journey, undergoing gastric bypass surgery and becoming a mom, Tammy struggled to stay consistent. But after years of setbacks, hospitalizations, failed diets, and near-death experiences, something in Tammy shifted. She realized that her life, quite literally, depended on the decisions she made next. In 2022, after a major health scare that landed her in the ICU, Tammy made the brave decision to enter a rehab facility for food addiction and weight loss. What followed was nothing short of extraordinary. Weight loss and the fight to live. During her 14 months in rehab, Tammy lost over 300 pounds. For someone who once couldn't walk to the kitchen without needing to rest, she began walking unaided. Her breathing improved. Her energy returned. But even with the weight loss, Tammy still carried a heavy burden. The physical remnants of her former body, pounds of excess, sagging skin that clung to her arms, abdomen, and legs like the ghosts of her past. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The emotional toll was massive. While Tammy was proud of how far she had come, she couldn't fully embrace her new body. Clothing didn't fit right. Skin infections were a concern. The excess tissue made physical activity uncomfortable and sometimes painful. So she made another life-changing decision, to undergo skin removal surgery. Preparing for the operation. The road to skin removal was not easy. Tammy had to meet several requirements before she was eligible. Her doctors monitored her closely for months to ensure she was physically and mentally ready. And emotionally, Tammy prepared herself to face not just the surgery, but the body image issues that would follow. For fans who watched her grow up on reality TV, often mocked and underestimated, seeing her fight this hard was deeply moving. "I'm not scared of the pain," she said during a confessional on the show. "I'm scared of looking at myself and not recognizing who I am anymore. But maybe that's the point. Maybe I need to meet the new me." The surgery and a stunning reveal. In early 2025, Tammy underwent a series of skin removal surgeries, starting with her arms and abdomen. The procedures were long, painful, and required weeks of recovery. But Tammy faced it all with grit and a sense of purpose she'd never shown before. And when she finally stepped out in public, wearing a fitted, floral summer dress with her arms bare, fans were shocked. Social media exploded with reactions. Photos of Tammy standing tall, smiling, and glowing with confidence went viral. "She looks like a different person. I'm crying. She did it. She really did it." Tammy Slaton is proof that it's never too late to change your life. Tammy, ever humble but visibly proud, shared a post on Instagram that simply read, "I finally feel free. Life after the surgery, a new chapter." Tammy's life post-surgery has been a whirlwind of positivity, reinvention, and newfound purpose. While she once relied on others to help her bathe, cook, and walk, she now lives independently in a modest but cozy apartment in Kentucky. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. She's taken up swimming as part of her fitness routine, something she previously could only dream of. In a heartwarming episode filmed 6 months after her surgery, Tammy is seen jumping into a community pool, laughing as she swims for the first time in decades. "It's not just about looking different," she told producers. It's about feeling different. I feel like I'm finally living. Confidence, career, and a message of hope. Tammy has also embraced new opportunities. She recently signed with a body-positive modeling agency that promotes inclusive beauty standards. Her first photoshoot featured her wearing bold, confident outfits, celebrating her new shape while honoring the scars that tell her story. She's also launched a podcast titled Heavy to Healed, where she discusses topics like addiction recovery, self-worth, mental health, and the real pressures of being a public figure while navigating personal transformation. "I don't want people to just think of me as the girl who lost weight," she said on her debut episode. "I want to be the woman who helped others believe they could change too." Family dynamics and support. Throughout her journey, Tammy's relationship with her sister Amy has seen its ups and downs. But the bond they share remains unbreakable. Amy, who herself has lost significant weight and continues to parent her two sons, says she's never been prouder of her big sister. "Tammy used to be the one I worried about all the time. Now she's inspiring me," Amy said in a recent episode. She never gave up. "That's something I'll always admire." Even Chris, their brother who had his own surgery and journey, teared up while seeing Tammy in her new body. "That's my sister. A damn warrior." Public reaction and celebrity praise. Tammy's story has caught the attention of major celebrities and influencers. Lizzo, a longtime advocate for body positivity, reposted Tammy's transformation with the caption, "You better go off, queen." Meanwhile, Oprah's team reportedly reached out for a potential interview. TLC producers have hinted that her journey will be a central theme in the upcoming season if the show returns. But even if it doesn't, Tammy says she has no regrets. "If 1000 LB SISTRR ends, that's okay. It got me to this point. But now, I'm living my own life. I'm writing my own next season." Looking forward, what's next for Tammy? Tammy now weighs under 250 pounds, a milestone she once believed was impossible. While her journey isn't over and maintenance comes with its own set of challenges, she's finally in control. She's begun speaking at schools, rehab centers, and community health events. Her message is always the same: start where you are. Love yourself enough to try. "I'm not saying it's easy," she tells audiences. "I'm saying it's worth it." There's talk of a memoir, a possible fitness brand, maybe even a spin-off show focusing on her post-weight loss life. Whatever comes next, Tammy Slayton is ready, and she's facing the world not from a hospital bed, but standing tall with strength in her spine, light in her eyes, and a spirit that refuses to be defined by a number on the scale. Final thoughts. Tammy Slayton's transformation is about so much more than weight. It's a story of self-worth, second chances, and reclaiming life after years of pain and struggle. Her stunning weight loss after skin removal surgery is just the visible tip of an iceberg of determination. Where once she was mocked, now she is admired. Where once she doubted, now she believes. And for the millions watching her journey from the beginning to this glorious new chapter, Tammy has become something rare and powerful. A true survivor. A real-life comeback story. And a woman who finally knows her worth. Tammy Slayton. From burdened to blooming. From trapped to triumphant. And she's only just getting started. Subscribe the channel to get such videos.